Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we solved a mystery, and in this episode, perhaps we'll work on solving another one. But first things first, we have to give everything back. We have to give the pot back to the chef, and everyone probably has different dialogue now. You found the bad guy? That's so totally amazing. Yeah, I bet if we go through all the cars, it's all different. So, you found the beef, or wait, I mean, the thief. I am joyful. Man, for a while the game gave you dialogue if you didn't give people stuff. Ah, sir, you are the hero of my world. You have even brought my pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine and I love it. Thanks to you, from me. Here is just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please fake it. Ah, why must I butcher this language so? So shameful. Please take it, I mean. Starpiece. I'm willing to bet that if you hold on to the pot until after this chapter, you can probably just go back and give it to him later. Yes, about this thief. I am actually pleased that he craved my stew enough to steal the entire pot. My heart is filled with no anger, but rather the warm broth of satisfaction. I guess that's understandable. It's a pretty high compliment to be paid. Although, it caused a lot of trouble for the other passengers. Who knows if they'd already gotten to eat that lunch or not. What do you have to say for yourself, mister? Sorry for causing all the commotion. But man, that soup was scrum-diddly-umptious. I can't wait for dinner. You know, I bet if you wanted, you could talk to Chef Shimmy and, like, ask him to make you more? I don't know. I don't know if it's that kind of place. Let's see. You weren't even there. Do you have anything new to say? Yeah, I guess so. Well, hello there, you sweet, savage sleuth of a man, you. You're spectacular, dear. I wonder if she really likes Mario or if she's just trying to get him to go away. She does compliment him a lot, but it almost sounds underhanded. Hey guy, getting falsely accused is a bummer, right? Don't I know it? There are several postcards and glossies featuring Zip-Toad inside. Glossies, eh? That is a term I may have not heard at all outside of this game. I assume it's magazines, because, you know, magazines have the glossy coat. I wonder if that term was in fashion, like, before my time. I don't believe the, show... Oh, you know what? I should try to talk to the engineer, see what he's got to say. Yeah, I don't think the shopkeeper ever says anything different. The shopkeepers never say anything different. It's almost kind of a shame. It is kind of cute how the shopkeeper over at Keelhaul Key always calls you Captain. I guess after having been through an adventure like that, it just, you know, just sort of sticks. What do you have to say? What? A sticky, yummy thread of some kind? Are you serious? Oh, that shan't be good for business. I can't leave the controls, so can you inform the conductor at the end of the train? Oh, that seems like dialogue from last time, if we'd just spoken to him one more time. Interesting. I guess it does make sense that a kid would think to tell somebody, you know, in authority. And the engineer's a pretty important guy. Ugh, excuse me, I've got a little something stuck in my throat there. I'm trying to get rid of it, but nothing's really working, so I guess I'll just talk through it. I like the flowers in this train car. Also, there's only 2 tables, so I hope that more than 2 people don't need to eat at the same time. Or that they're okay with sharing. We know we have to talk to Pennington, so let's talk to everyone else first. This is the luggage car. I'm sorry, but I can't let passengers in here, sir. You guys weren't there either. Oh, yeah, this is not different. Too bad. The businessman was there, though. I don't think we ever actually get a name for this guy. He's just the businessman. I was really looking forward to plopping that stew on my expense account. Oh, well, I'll just order the next most expensive thing on the dinner menu. Ah, so the stew is expensive, eh? I'm trying to remember the ingredients that were in it. Something about mushrooms, maybe? Truffles? Yeah, that'll do it. Aha! I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his room. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided, then. I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I am a detective from Poshley Heights. I am known in some circles as the penguin with an improbably large brain. I am sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, Wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Oh, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Well, he's close. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bombs, they are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce this case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. Well, it's not a terrible guess for explosions, but we don't have any evidence, so let's not jump to conclusions. Ah, now it's evening. This confused me so much as a kid. I thought this was like a bad thing, like we were being viewed through a scope or something. It took me a while to figure out I still had control. But yeah, it's evening now. Time has passed. There's been a lot of noise coming from room 8 with the Goldbob family. My guess is they're having a little domestic squabble. Not that it's my business. Hold on, what if we talk to Pennington again? Everyone should have different dialogue now because some time went by. Even the music's different. I love this chapter. Take heed now, Luigi. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. It's the same thing. Oh, wait, no. It's not the same thing. Even as we speak. Yes, do you smell their fuses burning in conspiracy? Oh, Pennington. Again, I can't quite decide if I like him or if the slapsticky thing is a little bit too much for me. I was really looking for... Oh, that's the same. Okay, well, some of it's going to be the same, some of it's going to be different. We know how this goes. Apparently, there's some commotion coming from here. Are you even listening? That's what I'm saying. He's our little bub. His present, obviously, needs to be much more expensive and utterly gaudy. I mean, don't you think so? Because that way, clearly, he'll remember it longer. And that's why you need to think long and hard about what I'm saying. I don't know where Sylvia's dialogue starts, so I'm just gonna start it over. No, dear. We must think more about little Bub's future. Do you hear me talking? He needs something useful, dear, not a toy. And that is why you must just use your brain and think just a little bit harder on exactly what I am saying to you. They're arguing about a present of all things. I think we should get little Bub the Advanced Learners Classic Series of Bobobbery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. Bub is too small for such things, Goldbob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? Well, so, think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? No, I'd rather not. Oh, come on. Now you're gonna try to detect what I want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool! Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Okay then, here's a hint. I don't think you need to get the hints to actually do this right, but obviously I want to show everything, and I'm a little fuzzy on what the triggers for this quest are, to be honest. It starts with an A. Got it? Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't you? And now he'll just repeat the second hint. Yeah, I'm fairly certain my first time I played I never talked to him to get the hints, but again, the triggers are kind of weird. I can hear everything that family is fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Yeah, and Goombella did drop hints earlier that kids would like the train conductors, or the train engineer's room. So, time to go say hi to a train engineer. And to see what else has changed around here now that it's evening. The answer appears to be not much. You so totally bagged that chubby guy in record time. I was way impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Sure. Really? Wow, okay, so I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me. And they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something? Please? I'll keep an eye out. Not entirely sure where I'd find them. You could have dropped them anywhere, but I'll keep an eye out. Let's see. Nobody in room 4. I kind of suspect this guy isn't going to have anything different to say. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, we know the train conductor will. Unfortunately, if you don't get the triggers just right, you can go all the way to talk to the train conductor and he'll just say the normal thing. It's happened to me plenty of times. Well, hello there, you fine specimen of a man. You're marvelous, dear. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes, very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Perhaps you could help me with something as well. Oh, all right. Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now, listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? Well, someone else lost something. 2 passengers who lost 2 different pieces of jewelry. Guess I'll keep an eye out. What does that little bub kid want as a present? Well, I'm sure he'd be stoked to have an autograph of mine, right, guy? Oh man, don't they all? I can't do it, unfortunately. I only sign for chicks. Hey, Gonzalez! You think that bub kid might want something from a guy he admires, maybe? Whatever he wants, we gotta find it soon or else, boom! Yummy and sticky. I guess we're going with the assumption that the bombs are the sticky, yummy people in this case? Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense that we have to find him a present quickly. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. You got an autograph. The autograph of the Excess Express engineer. I'm not even going to try to read what it says. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. I bet it would. Running this train during the sunset is the high point of every day for me. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah, huzzah! Yeah, I guess sunset would cause this coloration that we're going through. Sunsets are nice, but I don't know. I think I've always liked sunrises better. Just the shape of the light and the way the clouds move. It's not that different, but it's different enough. Although, to be honest, I've never really been one to be super impressed with, like, the sky and what the sky is doing. My mom is, and she's also a space junkie. I've seen some cool stuff up there. We've looked for, like, planets and stuff. Saw the star Sirius once. It was flashing. I used to know what caused that, some sort of atmospheric thing. But, yeah, cool stuff, don't get me wrong, just not really my thing. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Here you go. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. You got a shine sprite. Not bad, not bad. You can't miss this because you can't progress the plot without doing this quest. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, I promise. Maybe what he'd really like is a train. And now it's nighttime. Bet you we can get new dialogue again. Oh, they're still going at it. Can't even... We must get him something that befits the station of our family. I have my reputation to think of, Sylvia. Well, I still think we should get him the classic series of Babamory. Ay. The dad's reputation doesn't matter, and his education doesn't matter for a birthday present. Hey, by the way, what's a detective anyway? I'd love to explain it to you, kid, but unfortunately I got work to do. Let's see, are things different now that it's nighttime? I'm going to try to get all my paperwork done today so I can enjoy myself tomorrow. So, could you just stay out of my way for a while? Hey, you gotta respect the hustle. It's probably what I'd do too. Let's see, Pennington. Oh, I forgot to talk to I'll have to show that off during the bonus video. If you talk to Pennington while you're on the hunt for Bub's present, he says he wants a Game Boy Advance. So it was an autograph, was it, Luigi? Yes, just as I suspected. Oh, the conductor just came by looking for you, Luigi. This smells of a new mystery. Ah, did he now? You can, of course, talk to the conductor without talking to Pennington. I just wanted to know what he had to say first. Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on board without a ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, it'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. Or I'll be too chilly, excuse me. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd thank you. I don't have time. Oh, really? That's too bad. I guess I'll just huddle under a candy wrapper. Mario, won't you please look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket back? Call me Blanket P.I. Honestly? Great, thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news. I suppose he does have to keep watch there. Wouldn't be good if somebody went in and, rummaged through everybody's stuff. Okay, let's talk to Pennington. What's this? There's an unticketed passenger, just as I suspected. The conductor was one blanket short, eh? Then we are hunting a lone intruder. That would definitely rule out the family in cabin 8. Rudimentary, my boy. And that is the only hint I will give you today, my sleuth apprentice. You must strike out on your own with that little nugget of investigative wisdom. Of course, I have other hints to share if I so choose. No, truly. For example, the unticketed passenger is without a doubt our yummy, sticky suspect. Do you have anything else to say now? So, in other words, you really don't have any ideas. Yeah, Pennington is not as smart as he lets on. Unless it's all a ruse, and he really is just trying to make us underestimate his intelligence. And now, if you please, I must begin to prepare the evening odors. Ah, no, curse this tongue of mine. I mean, the evening hors d'oeuvres. Well, I suppose that means it's early evening, or it's early night. The sun just went down. Perhaps it's more towards a colder month when the sun goes down early. Welcome to the dining car. You are just the greatest. Thank you so much for agreeing to find my shell earrings. Ooh, had a weird voice crack there, excuse me. I'm not entirely sure how you're meant to figure this out. I'm pretty sure I did figure it out as a kid, but this is definitely a place where I could see somebody getting stuck. I heard some noises in the room next door a little while ago. Weird ones. But when I looked in there, it was empty. I was like, okay, that was freaky. Then when I came back, I heard the noises again. It really spooked me. Would you mind checking that room for me? Well, I guess that's your big hint. We'll go back and check that in a moment, though. I want to see how everybody's doing now that it's nighttime. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oof. Almost had a crash there, but I think we're okay. Worst case scenario, I've been doing a lot of optional, dialogue and stuff. I'm sure it wouldn't take too long to get back to this point. You'll help me find my gold ring? Oh, thanks ever so. That was probably something she would have said if we talked to her a second time before. I need to be better at that. I'm not always good at talking to people for a second time. Hey, guy. Getting full... Oh, yeah. Wow, that's still the same. I'm sure the engineer has something different to say, because it's not sunset anymore. Something about nighttime, I suppose. Does this guy ever sleep? Driving at night is so mysterious, what with the lights and bugs and whatnot. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah, huzzah. Yeah, I guess this guy just doesn't need to sleep? Or maybe they swap him out and there's really 3 of them or something. Yeah, I imagine on a real train ride that goes for this long, there's probably more than one engineer. At least I would hope so. I don't think there's such a thing as autopilot with a train. Anyway, this room was suspicious. There's nothing here. Nothing here there. Nothing here either, so... let's disappear, shall we? That's Ghost T. He's pretty lighthearted for a ghost. But still, a ghost is a ghost! So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat? No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket, then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? I don't help ghosts. I see. That is your choice. But then I can't tell you where the blanket is. Sorry, man. I like ghosts. Oh, so you'll help me then? Fine. All I need is... your life. No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. And my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Yes, let's go do it. And don't you even dare read my diary, because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. Well, you heard the ghost. Let's go get that diary. I am not, well, first of all, I don't believe that ghosts are real, but even if they were, I'm not one to believe that all ghosts would be evil anyway. There is an alternate game over that you can get here if you read his diary. I think with the alternate game overs, I'm going to throw them all into a bonus episode at the end, just like its own special video. There's also, well, let me talk to this guy first. Did you find it? What? A ghost? Eek! And he won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car? I see. Well, go on in. You don't say no to ghosts. There was a rumor way back in the day that if you got the alternate game over by reading the diary, it could, like, corrupt your data or erase your file or something. You got a ragged diary, the diary the ghost kept. You shouldn't read it. The game really, really tells you not to read it. Even if you try, it, like, gives you a few warnings first. Like I said, I'll put all the alternate game overs into a bonus video. Did you find the diary? Wonderful. I knew you would. Now, I cannot leave my post. Please return the diary while I stay here. Though I would like to see what's written in it. It's nothing all that interesting. But yeah, I'll do that bonus episode probably at the end of the playthrough, because there's one you can get, like, all the way at the end of the game. But yeah, I don't think that rumor was ever substantiated. Still, it really does kind of freak me out, even though I think it's probably not true. I'm usually very careful. I always copy my file if I'm going to do it. Just goes to show you how things stick with you, even if it's proven to be misinformation. Or even if there was just no proof to begin with. Did you find my diary? Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket is right here. You got a blanket. The conductor's blanket. Without this, he's freezing. You were very wise not to read my diary, friend. If you had read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. But now I can go peacefully on from this world. Thank you so much. You will probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've gotten kind of used to it. The wallpaper's so great, maybe I'll stay here just a little while longer. I can leave whenever, so that's all there is to it. There is no wallpaper here, dude. Oh man, they should have given him another line. I consider this a bit of a plot hole. Maybe somebody can make this make sense for me. But he says he's been dead here for years. And this was just a problem now, this whole blanket thing. Why is this just a problem now? I get that they needed a plot point for Mario to go find the ghost, but, like, has this whole blanket count thing never been an issue before today? Has he just always not had enough? I don't know. It's weird to me. So, Mr. Mario, how'd it go? Here's your blanket. Oh, thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker is still at large. Oh, hey, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. You got a mushroom. Well, we don't really need it, but better than nothing, I guess. It's getting late, Mr. Mario. Perhaps you should just turn in for the night. If anything happens, I'll report it to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I am the conductor of the Excess Express. Well, I guess we'll just go to bed then. I'm pretty sure we could have gone to sleep at any time, but it wouldn't pass time until now because, well, we weren't supposed to yet. Shop's closed. Oh, we can't even try to go in. That's a cute little touch. I am doing prep work for tomorrow's meals, which will be plates of glory. Trader's tongue, I am doing prep work for tomorrow's meals. I bet Pennington has something new to say. In fact, I wonder if they all have something new to say. You know me, I have to check. I see. So it was not, in fact, our yummy sticky suspect, just as I suspected. The mystery deepens. It is getting rather late. Let us turn in and work on this case tomorrow. I bet it's creepy going to sleep knowing that there's someone on the train who wants to do you harm. I don't know, I would have trouble sleeping personally. Then again, Mario probably knows he can take care of it. It's been hard keeping night watch lately. It was a piece of cake when I was young. Yeah, that's also true. Getting older does mean you don't have the capacity to do some of the stuff you used to be able to do. It's kind of a hard pill to swallow sometimes. Good gracious, I just noticed there are only 2 beds in here. Does that mean I'm to share a bed with the wife? Do they not know she explodes regularly in her sleep? I demand a refund. My, there are only 2 beds. I suppose I'll share the bed with Bob. Dear Gold Bob's night sweats are repugnant. I'm not gonna comment on that. It's time for sleepies. Dad says ghosts come out if you stay up late. It's not if you stay up late, it's if you disappear. But it does look like everybody has something new to say, although I'm willing to bet the waitress and Toodles probably just say thank you for finding their stuff again. Let's see. The kitchen is closed. Fair enough. Whenever I go on a train or plane ride, I guess I've never been on an overnight train ride to be fair, but whenever I go on an overnight ride, I always make sure to pack food with me just in case I get hungry. Nothing serious, just like granola bars and stuff. I think I need a midnight snack. Is that dining car still open? See what I tell you. Gotta pack your own snacks. I also use food to take medicine sometimes, so I kind of gotta make sure I'm never without it. Again, just small stuff. I'm not carrying, like, entire meals around with me. Time for my beauty sleep. Staying up late causes wrinkles, you know. I guess everybody did get extra dialogue. I wonder if the engineer has some, too. I keep calling him the conductor. I'm feeling totally wrung out, guy. It's hard being famous, let me tell you. Like you've been doing a whole lot of that today. Although I guess that thing with Pennington accusing him and all was a bit of a to-do. I can see why people might not like that this is the entire area of this chapter, but it's just so cozy. For the engineer, there is neither night nor day. There is only the long, lonely track stretching to the horizon. Okay, so he doesn't have to sleep then. Either that or he just drinks a whole lot of caffeine. Maybe they swap him out between journeys. Well, speaking of sleep, it is time for us to get some. So let's head back to our room and turn in for the night. We can go see Ghost T anytime we want. He just doesn't really do anything for us anymore. Hey, the conductor can handle the train, so let's grab a few winks, huh? Well, the conductor's gonna be sleeping. Would you like to go to bed for the night? Yes. Again, on a real train, I assume they would have multiple conductors. Train voyage, day 2. Day 2. Well, let's start by seeing what everybody has to say. Yeah, this chapter was like tailor-made for me. Hey, morning, Mario. Have you been to the dining car yet today? I still can't believe I stole that pot of stew. It was like a bad, chowdery nightmare. But thanks to that incident, the cook and I are pals now. Isn't life weird? Well, that's nice. It's always nice to make a friend, even if it was through criminal activity, I guess? Well, all's well that ends well. Now, are you going to say something different or just about the ring? Well, hello there, you cute, cuddly bear of a man, you. You're delightful, dear. Have you found my gold ring? Don't grow desperate now. I'm quite sure you'll be able to find it. Game is reminding you that, yeah, it is important that they lost these things, even if it's not quite obvious how it fits into everything yet. Oh, Zip Toad's not here. Fair enough. I bet the conductor has more to say. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full round of train dialogue, and then we'll end the episode, even if we go like a minute or two over. Good morning to you, sir. Did you sleep well? We will be making a stop at Riverside Station today. You'll love it, I assure you. We most certainly will not. Oh, God, my technology hates Riverside Station. Just a little heads up. Next episode's going to be a little bit wonky because Riverside Station likes to crash the game. I will do the best I can, though. Ugh, it's taking me back to the Sonic days. I don't know, I've had some updates to like all my setup tech stuff, so maybe it won't be as bad, but early warning. Let's see. Oh, RDM issue 5. Report today. Local mystic Merlovely, age 25, was taken to the hospital today, followed quickly by hordes of concerned fans. Luckily, according to a spokesperson for the hospital, Merlovely suffered from nothing more than a severe case of indigestion caused by a wild binge on 8 shroom steaks. The divine diviner exclaimed that her aura was brimming with the power of steak. But this reporter can't help but wonder why she failed to predict the gastrointestinal adventure in the first place. Shop reporter go. This time, let's head to Keel Hall Galleria. We are proud to toast the entrepreneurial spirit shown by the managerial team who brought free commerce to this deserted island. I really wanted to do something that had never been done, gushed the unsinkable proprietor and former fight fan. So call me the invincible shopmaster from now on. I'm 100% serious. Print that. We wish him all the success that he can grab with 2 hands and wrestle to the mat. Of course, they wouldn't make that a double shot point special because you can't get off the train. Cooking for rookies. Listen up, rookies, because here's another intermediate level recipe. Today's dish is the single-serving peach tart. Take a peachy peach, add cake mix, stir, and bake. Try that at tea time, rookies. Editor's note, thanks for reading the best rag in the land. See you next issue! Well, that is a recipe we could have made already, except that I haven't been buying cake mixes yet. You get them in the Pianta parlor. Good morning! So, any chance you've seen my shell earrings anywhere? You can go for the entire chapter and not get those quests. Just so you know. Let's see. How's the conductor doing? Hello, Detective Mario. I saw no one suspicious during the night. We will be stopping at Riverside Station today. Around dusk, I believe. Lovely. Hello, family. Top of the morning to you, Gonzales. I'm afraid you saw us arguing worst yesterday. I feel rather ashamed. Little Bub sure has been in high spirits since yesterday. I wonder why he's so happy. Good morning, mister. Thanks for the autograph yesterday. I wonder if this family is functional or not. The businessman is not here, so only one car left to go into, and we shall do it next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where we get to Riverside Station and actually do some fighting. Bye-bye!